What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now what we're going to be talking about is the way EA Sports just changed Madden 22 again forever. These guys keep doing things and nobody knows why they're doing it. I don't think that they know why they're doing it, because people complain about the game and then they automatically just say, you know what, you're right. Let me just do this because we made the game so ridiculous that it should be more for an ability, right? Now, the ability that really is going to affect a lot of you guys today is going to be Escape Artist, because it's raised 2 AP across all archetypes. So with the Scrambler, it's originally 2, now it's going to be 4. And that presents a major issue. All right, so what does that do right now? Right now, we're chilling with Joe Burrowson, but we're going to talk about Derrick Henryson or any other Scrambler. It doesn't really matter whichever Scrambler you have. How does this affect you and the way that your squad is going to play? It's going to affect it very negatively because you don't really have a lot of AP to begin with. That's what more or less the major issue is. You don't really have a lot of what is necessary. So now that this has been up by 2, that's heavily weighed because they also raised Gunslinger. So now that Gunslinger is also raised, everything is pretty much screwed up. So, you know, the +1, you know, with all archetypes and +2, that's going to be really bad for a lot of you guys that are having issues already with what works. Now, this is what we all know, right? Most of us have become so accustomed to Gunslinger that you can't play without it. And because that's the situation, you don't really have an option. So because we're using Joe Burrowson, you could go ahead and say, you know what? He's a field general. We could just add it to him and just see how it goes. But I do believe, just so you guys know, that having Hot Route Master is also very critical. Now, can you play without Hot Route Master? I always tell you guys this. Yeah, you can. But is it really something that you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because it just definitely helps out in that case where you're playing a psycho that's probably running the meta 335 wide and just being weird, you know, to create that post route, create that corner, create that crazy route, you know what I'm saying? Texas route for the running back, whatever. And, you know, get those plays open. So for us right now, because we chose a field general quarterback, it pretty much hurts us, you know, in the same type of regard because of the additional +1 for the Gunslinger. All right. Now, remember, Joe Burrowson gets everything. Okay, but listen, just remember this: you can't get Hot Route Master, Gunslinger, and Escape because the first section doesn't really give you everything. So you can't, you know, it is what it is. You know how we're supposed to do it. So let me just go ahead and take a look at what's going on with this situation. So let's go ahead and look at the this is where we are right now. The speed 87, 95 throw power, the deep accuracy 97. He plays very well. His release, everything about him is good. The only issue is that, you know, we need Escape Artists. You know, like, depending on how you want to play the game, one of the most interesting things about this game is this, right? No matter what you try to go around and, oh, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that, you always come back to the same exact spot. Run around like a complete idiot and just throw the ball off your back foot blindly. So, these are the options that we have right now currently with Joe Burrowson. We can go ahead and try to squeeze this in and, you know, keep the Hot Route Master, keep the Gunslinger, or get rid of Hot Route Master, use Escape Artist, which is going to now be 6. So now you're looking at, what is that? That's 12. That doesn't make any sense. So a field general quarterback is definitely out of the question. The problem is we just bought his card. And like I said, I like the way he throws the ball. I think he's really decent with the way that it works. But we may have to just raid sell him at this time because the field general archetypes is not going to help. And I do believe that having Escape Artist is a necessity. You know, with the way Derrick Henry plays, I don't like the way he throws the deep ball. So we might have to go with another quarterback eventually. But I do believe that based on the way that this is, we don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? We definitely do not have a choice with this situation. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to downgrade him just so you guys know what I'm doing, because everything now with the, you know, with the cost and all the stuff that's going on with the AP, we really just need Escape Artist and Slinger. And we got to get somebody with the best possible archetype to be able to do that, and the cheapest possible archetype. 12 is not going to cut it. If we go 4 Escape and then 7 and try to steal it with a Scrambler with 11 and then have 3, maybe that works a little bit better. But this is a really bad look. overall for EA Sports, just with the way that everything's working out. Joe Burrow's price has come down a little bit. I actually bought him for $388 or something like that earlier. So we'll just go ahead and sell him now because it's not going to really benefit us if we do anything else right now. Just unfortunately with the way that it is, because if you're playing without escape artists, you're playing the game wrong. And I'm not going to allow you to do it. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just letting you know, you got to go the cheapest route of getting somebody with escape artists. And that's ultimately what it is, because there really is nothing else around 104. We'll just go 99. We'll go 99. We actually got this for very, very cheap, actually. So we're actually going to make some coins on this. That's pretty much a good look. We'll go ahead and get rid of him. So yeah, like I said, I do like the fact that he gets the Hot Route Master, and the Gunslinger. I like that. But just based on the way the game is, if you want to have fun, which is very, very ridiculous for me to say that, there is no fun in this game. But if you wanted to think that you could, you need escape artists. It's just something that you probably should have going on with the squad. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at everything else that, any other option that we would have. Now, do we go back to Derrick Henry? Do we spend money on Jalen Hurts? Do we wait for Joe Montana? I think he's an improviser, so the numbers are going to be a little bit skewed. It just seems like we're going to probably be better off waiting for Josh Allenson. And, we're going to have to make a decision, obviously, as far as quarterbacks go, of where we're going to go with it very, very soon. But let's go take a look at, ultimately what's going to be coming very, very soon here. Let's go right here. So him right here is going to be 6 for escape artist, and it's going to be 4 for slinger. Well, no, it's going to go up 1, right? So it'll be 5. So it'll be 11. So it'll be similar. The strong arm will look like it'll be similar to what it'll be for like the scrambler archetype. So can we be patient and wait it out? Either way, you're going to have to figure out what's going to happen with the 11 AP now. Just so you guys know, it looks like most of us are going to be running around with the 11 AP on our quarterback, and then our receivers are going to be bare minimum, which is going to really hurt us because of the physical archetype receivers that get deep out for 2. That's going to suck. That's going to really, really suck if you're trying to moss dudes uncontrollably. You're going to probably have to look for more or less the deep threats. Calvin may have to go simply because of that, which is very unfortunate, but it may have to happen. But that's what we're ultimately looking at right now with the way that everything is working out. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to have to evaluate based on the fact that we still have to probably, there's a lot of things coming out, the team diamonds, things like that, but we're going to still have to figure out what's the best case scenario. Ultimately, we have to just get a quarterback that can run around like an idiot, preferably with the fastest speed possible. You know what's weird? We may end up all now going after Miguel Vick. Even though he's an improviser also, like the improviser really has bad abilities, but we may end up doing that in this regard. We have to wait to kind of see what goes on with that. But I just wanted to make sure you guys knew I made the decision to have to rage sell Joe Burrow now, because I think it's better to do it now than later based on the whole change that EA Sports has done with the ability point system. Tell me how it's affected you and what your plans are as we go forward, but we're going to make it through it just like anything else, and eventually they'll have to raise the AP anyway. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.